Alright YouTube, so we have the S7 Edge and the S6 Edge. We're going to do a quick comparison. First off, size-wise, the S7 Edge is going to be bigger in every dimension. It's going to weigh 20 more grams, it's going to have a 0.4 inch bigger screen, and 0.7 millimeters thicker. So it's obviously going to feel a lot bigger in your hand, and I guess it feels more like professional. I don't know how to put it, but it feels more like an expensive phone, I guess. I don't know. The old Edge, the main thing you're gonna feel if you're not using a case, which you've got to use a case, this phone jumps out of your hand, literally. I think they put a spring on the back somewhere because it just pops out of your hand. I haven't even started using it yet, and I've almost dropped it 3 times. So the corner, it folds over. As if you can tell here, it folds. Whereas on the S6 Edge, it sticks out more, and it just doesn't fold over. I mean, yeah, there's still an edge, but they curved around the back too, so it's curved on the back, whereas here it's like a square. So that's a big difference. Obviously it's a bit bigger, 0.7 millimeters, but with that said, you do have a 1000 milliamp bigger battery. So on the S6 Edge you're looking at 2600, and on the S7 Edge it's 3600. So that's, people say it lasts them a day and a half. I haven't used it yet, but the battery does seem very good. The processors inside, the S6 Edge is going to have 3 gigs of RAM, and the S7 Edge is 4, so a bit better. And they say that the processors and stuff will get you 30% higher performance. So I'm not going to go into the names of the processors and start speaking some other language here, but that's basically some differences there. It's going to be 30% faster, and the battery is supposed to last a lot longer. Camera is, they have some type of dual image sensors going on, so they say it's really good in low light conditions too. I do kind of agree with that, but I don't see much of a difference. I'm not going to lie to you guys and be like, oh, it's amazing, it's so much better, but it's probably a good bit better. So the main difference here that I see is, if you could tell here, we have an IR blaster, and if you could tell here, we don't. I don't know if they forgot about it. I think they forgot about it. But instead they gave us a micro USB card spot, which is nice. I don't know why it ever... a micro SD card. I don't know why they ever went away. I don't know why they ever got rid of it. It's just, honestly, they've had it before and then they get rid of it. They keep taking things away from us, and I'm telling you what, I'm getting tired of it. But they gave it back at the lack of an IR blaster, and it has 256 gigs you can support. So I mean, that's going to be nice. You can get a lot of storage in your phone. But I mean, I'd rather have the IR blaster. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I use the IR blaster all the time. So the last difference that you're going to find is the water resistance ability. It's IP68, which is the same as the Gear S2. It's going to last 30 minutes underwater, and it's supposed to be dust proof, but I don't know how many of you guys out there are lumberjacks, so I don't really think that's going to matter. But yeah, it's obviously water resistant, just like the iPhone 7, so I'm looking forward to seeing which one dies first. I am going to assume it would be the S7 Edge, since it has a headphone jack, and the iPhone 7 doesn't, and there's just more ports on this, so I think this would probably die first, but I'll be sure that someone's going to do that, I guarantee it. So other than that, I mean, to final thoughts to wrap it up, the S7 Edge, they have some type of thermal spreader cooling thing. I'll put the picture up right there. They made a really fancy looking picture. I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but maybe that does help the heat disperse, and that would improve battery life and performance in general, but I don't know if that's a real thing. But it's a cool idea. I assume that they'll be doing this more often in the phones. It has an always on display, so you can always have the time here, but my phone's in my pocket and I have a watch to check the time, so that's not useful to me either. But if I were to tell you you should upgrade and get the S7 Edge, it would only be because you have to have a micro SD card slot, because without that, there's not that much of a difference. It's 30% faster, it's a bigger battery, but I would have kept my S6 Edge happily because I love my IR blaster, and there's really nothing wrong with the S6 Edge. So in my opinion, I would not upgrade to the S7 Edge unless you are forced to, kind of like I was. But yeah, let me know if you like the bigger screen size, if you don't miss your IR blaster. I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think about the review. Thanks for watching. I'm Joey. I like the way you click subscribe, and I'll see you next time.